This is Taylor with Geeked Out Reviews. I am doing a comparison review on the WOWOTO 1500 lumen Android 3D LED projector. I have it displaying the Thor trailer here. I also have my Casio Green Slim. This is a 3000 lumen projector playing the same trailer. Now, this comparison is somewhat unfair just because they're using two separate apps. This one's using Android, this one's using Fire TV, and for some reason Fire TV doesn't actually have a proper YouTube, which really kind of surprises me. But as you can see, I'm using a USB thing to power the Fire TV because it doesn't actually have a USB on it. This is a laser LED like hybrid thing, which isn't terrible. But as you can hear, it's the loudest thing in the room right now, other than me talking. It's more than likely going to be replaced by this thing right here, which also, by the way, one nice feature about it, it has a touch screen that I didn't notice until earlier. Anyways, some of the features on it is there's USB 2.0, HDMI, USB 3.0. You can actually direct access in here for your Ethernet. There is audio-visual stuff and, of course, headphone jack. Also has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. This has none of that. It's just a dumb projector. Has a serial port here, which I'm honestly never used and don't know what it is. And then there's a computer, really old VGA port. I also have a Asus. This is the S1. This is a 200, I believe, lumen projector. This is not HD in any way. It's 480p. This is over 720p. It's like 1280 by 800, and so is this one. Mostly wanted to show you guys the difference and why I'm actually replacing the Green Slim with this one. As you can see, this one is much smaller in comparison to it. Let's try. Much smaller. Doesn't sound as loud, near as loud. Looking at how far away this is from it, it has a better range of how it's going to project itself. This is fairly far back and still only has such a small viewing area. I'm going to turn off the light just so we can kind of get a better close-up here of how good this looks. I mean, this is the quality of the WOWOTO. It actually seems to be fairly nice. Definitely good quality HD. Just to show you another thing that impressed me, I'm going to show you the sound from this as well. So let me play that. Let me turn it up too.
Is dead.
All right. That is quite impressive for such a tiny projector. I'm not even going to show you this one because I haven't even used the sound on it in a long time because it was that bad. Actually, let me show you. This is actually what the HD quality is of this projector, and it's pretty decent. But if you, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Now my finger's not in the way. It gets quite pixelated up close, whereas this one doesn't feel as pixelated. Like it's not as noticeable. It's there, but it's a much smoother transition with it. This, of course, also is Android. So the nice things about it is I can use Android apps on it. Yeah, come on. Weird that it tells me I'm offline. It comes with YouTube, Netflix. I don't know why BBC is on here. I can't remove it for some reason. But if you purchase this, you, I guess, have to have BBC on it. There may be a way to remove it. I'm not sure. There's the Play Store, so you can get anything in the Play Store. There's apps on here. So got a couple emulators that I've played on here. It worked pretty well. Some streaming things from YouTube, Netflix, and Kodi. They seem to work fairly well. Didn't have any problems with that. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, that's always good. Settings, there's Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, there's system settings. This you can manage all the applications. There's Miracast. I believe it also does AirPlay, or whatever the Apple version thing is. You can set it to auto keystone, which is kind of nice. Let's see if I can get it to auto for you. No. Well, anyway, it does fairly well with the auto keystone. I keep it on. The projection mode, you can change it front, back, rear, like if it's on a ceiling, upside down, and front or back. Either one, it's pretty cool. I use that for my rear projection screen outside. There's different power modes, just to show you what they look like. And that one's actually kind of nice. I might keep that. Software updates, I haven't gotten one yet, but I've only had it for a week. But hopefully they continue to update the software. It's always good. You can change the wallpaper, the boot animation. You can have live wallpaper on this, which is pretty cool. I've yet to put any live wallpapers on it. Actually, let's just do that real quick, just for fun. Alright. So now, I've got a live wallpaper on here. Looks like I need to just adjust the... Okay, there. Sharpness is improved. Didn't realize I was, when I moved it, I probably got a little off focus, but seems to work fairly well. I've honestly loved using it. This thing destroys me really wanting like the Asus or wanting to keep my Asus or anything else. I will more than likely get rid of it. Let me show you just for comparison's sake, the Asus, and excuse the bad camera work here. Alright. Now this one does pretty well, at least as far as like how far away it has to be in order to get a nice big picture. And I do like this because one nice thing about this one is you don't have to have a battery. This one, or I'm sorry, that is a battery. That has a battery in it. This does not have a battery in it, but your charging cable is very, very small. I actually have a 40,000 milliamp hour battery that will use those type of plugs. And whenever you plug this thing in, it takes up so little power that you could power this thing for probably a full day of it being on, if not longer. I'm going to ignore the software update. I mean, as you can see, it's fairly clear that that doesn't look near as good as this. Like all the colors here are bright and vivid, and those of you that actually have a Fire TV, you can actually tell how different this really looks. Like as far as the colors are they feel a little dull, a little dim. I mean, it works well if you have nothing else. But as you can see, like, it's quite pixelated. You will definitely see this here. Because this is not an HD projector. It is close to HD. It's 480p, but it's not going to give you anything of what a 720p or whatever these things are called. Considering this is 1280 by 720 or 1280 by 800. But just to show you again, like, you really don't see the pixelation in this. Oh, now that I think about it, I'm in the shadowing. But yeah, wanted to show you that comparison. It is a huge difference. I would honestly choose this over any other projector that I have tested currently. I've tested a good bit so far. Previously, my pick was this one, the Asus. However, I'm a software developer, and lately I've been finding I need something that'll be able to show text pretty clearly. Where you see Amazon Original right there, it doesn't really come out very well, especially here where it's Patriot. It doesn't show tiny text all that well. This one shows tiny text like really clear, and it is only about 1.5 times the size of the Asus. Here, let me. Just to show you the comparison here. This honestly, I've been so impressed by this. Haven't tested the 3D out. I've got some 3D glasses coming in on Tuesday. And as soon as I get those, I will report back and let you know how good it is. I think that's going to be the end of my review. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Also, just so you know, for this one, this specific projector, you can't use these. You can't use a standard tripod. You have to use something like this. It was kind of a pain in the butt. I like it for what it is, but I prefer to use something like this. This is much easier to use. All right, any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you want to ask, please leave those in the comments below. This is Taylor with Geeked Out Reviews. Thanks for watching.